Another day, Nelson Mandela said, if you want peace with your enemy, you must work with them and make them your cross partner. If you want peace with your enemy, you must work with them and make them your cross partner. Another day, Nelson Mandela said, life is not what we gain, but what we give to others. Life is not what we gain, but what we give to others. The life becomes meaningful when you help others. Today, you and I are going to look at some of his strongest words. And I hope that you are ready to listen to them. If you are ready, let's go into the words of Nelson Mandela. I have tried to collect all the words he has spoken, and now today I would like just to start from this, because one day this man said, "Don't be afraid of impossible. Don't be afraid of impossible, because everything always seems impossible until it becomes real, until it becomes possible in reality. Don't fear impossible. Don't fear impossible. Do not listen to those who say it is impossible, and don't tell yourself it is impossible, even yourself, because everything that looks hard and impossible becomes real one day. If you are trying something, keep trying. It is very possible. You will see it is possible the day it becomes real." That is Nelson Mandela said that. Nelson Mandela said, when you climb one mountain, don't think it is finished. There are still many mountains waiting for you. If you take one step in life, don't relax thinking you are done. Most of the people, when they achieve something, they just relax, think that they have reached and they have arrived. If you take one step in life, don't relax thinking you are done. When you pass one mountain, know there are other ahead. Like Everest Mountain, Mount Kenya in Kenya, here, Kilimanjaro, and many more. Don't relax, you are done. When you climb one mountain, don't think it is finished. There are still many mountains waiting for you. That is how the world is. That is how the life is. That is the reality of life. Another day, Nelson Mandela said, I never lose in life. I never lose in life. I either win or learn a lesson. I never lose in life. I either win or learn a lesson. When you face problems, take a lesson and move on. Winning is good. Celebrate it. But if you lose, take a lesson so you don't fail again. When you fail, take a lesson so you don't fail again. A lesson itself is also a victory. So that means when you have failed, but you got a lesson from that failure, that means you didn't be won. Because you just failed in what you were doing, but you got a lesson, and that lesson will prevent you not fail again next time. That is how that quote comes, I will never lose in life, I either win or learn a lesson. That is Nelson Mandela said that. He said, if you do not get joy from what you do, and you do not earn money from it, you are wasting your time. If you don't get joy from what you do, and you don't even earn money from it, you are wasting your time. Many people say the same, if your job gives you no joy and no income, it's a waste. But if you love what you do, keep going. Do what you love, money will follow. If you don't get joy from what you do, and you don't earn even money from it, you are wasting your time. Just check if you are not wasting your time, because if you are doing a job and that job is not giving you anything, you are just doing your job, you don't get money, you don't get joy, even you are not even happy or proud of your job, and you are just keeping working it. You are just keeping doing it. For Nelson Mandela, he sees that is wasting time. You have either to get joy from your job or to earn money. Get joy from your job or earn money. If you don't get anything from your job, you are wasting your time. You will not go even anywhere. That is Nelson Mandela. Another day, Nelson Mandela said, people will treat you the way you present yourself. Is Nelson Mandela said that? People will treat you the way you present yourself. If you present yourself as weak, they treat you as weak. If you show intelligence, they treat you as an intelligent. The way you show yourself is how people will treat you. People will treat you the way you present yourself. You show them weakness, they will treat you as a weak. You show them intelligence, they will treat you as an intelligent. The way just you show yourself, the way you present yourself, the way you act, the way you do everything, presenting before people, it is the same way they will be treating you. It's not me. Not me. It's Nelson Mandela. Another day, Nelson Mandela said, live as if no one is watching you, but act as if everyone can hear you. Live as if no one is watching you, but act as if everyone can hear you. Make decisions freely, like no one is watching you. But whatever you do, do it well as if the whole world is watching you. From Nelson Mandela, live as if no one is watching you, but act as if everyone is hearing you, can hear you. Another day, Nelson Mandela said, don't sleep without having what belongs to you in your hands. Don't sleep without having what belongs to you in your hands. Because you do not know if you will wake up tomorrow. Your effort today is what matters. Because tomorrow is not guaranteed. Because of that, don't sleep without having what belongs to you in your hands. You may not know what will happen tomorrow. You don't know if you will wake up tomorrow. What matters is only your effort today. Your effort today. Your effort today only matters. The others doesn't matter. Because tomorrow is not guaranteed. Because of all that, don't sleep without having what belongs to you in your hands. Nelson Mandela said, what separates adults and young people is not age, but how they respond to life. What separates adults and young people is not age, but how they respond to life. Even at 20 years old, if you have experience, you are mature. Experience is what makes a person grow. Only experience. Experience is what makes a person grow. Even at 20 years old, just if you have an experience, you are mature. Experience is the only thing can make you a mature person. Experience is what makes a person grow. He said the most important thing is not changing others, but changing yourself. The most important thing is not changing others, but changing yourself. Said by Nelson Mandela, changing others is easier, but changing yourself is harder. Start with yourself. You can't change others when you didn't change even yourself. You cannot be able to change others people when you are not able even to change yourself. You have to change yourself first, and then you change others. That is how the world is. Another day, Nelson Mandela said, challenge destroys some men, but make others stronger. Challenge destroys some men, but make others stronger. Problems can break people or build them. Let them make you stronger, not destroying you. The best revenge is success. Only the best revenge is success. Challenge destroys some men, but make others stronger. It is possible the problems can break people or build them. Let them make you strong. Let challenges make stronger, not destroy you. Is only the best revenge success. Success is only best revenge. No anything matters. Another day, Nelson Mandela said, don't judge me by my success, but by how many times I fell and got up again. Don't judge me from my success, for what you see I have now, for what you see I have achieved. But judge me by how many times I fell and got up again. How many I have fallen down and wake up again, stand up again and continue. That is the only one you may consider to judge me. If it is not that, don't judge me from my success, from what you see I have achieved. Just you have started from the bottom. When I was falling down, when I was struggling, when I was doing anything to achieve what I have now, is the only way you have to start from to judge me. Not judging me from what you see I have now. That also said by Nelson Mandela. Another day, Nelson Mandela said, don't control how someone lives if you didn't raise them. Don't control how someone lives if you didn't control him or them or her maybe. You don't know their background, so don't control their life. If you don't know someone's background, don't control his or her life. If you didn't raise him or her, you don't have to control how he lives or she lives. It is not yours. Let him or her live however he wants, in his own way. You should not control anybody when you didn't raise him or her, when you didn't brought up him or her. Just raise him or her in his freedom or her freedom. That is Nelson Mandela. Another day, Nelson Mandela said, if you want peace with your enemy, you must work with them and make them your close partner. If you want peace with your enemy, you must work with them and make them your close partner. Only that matters. If you want to make peace, if you want to be in peace with your enemy, your hater, that one you know that you don't agree. That one you know that he hates you. That one you know hates you is your enemy. What you have the only one thing to make him or her your close partner. Work with him or her. Work with them. On that time, you will be found your solution. A solution will reach you to a place to what? I don't know how I may say it. Another day, Nelson Mandela said, life is not what we gain, but what we give to others. Life is not what we gain, but what we give to others. The life becomes meaningful when you help others, when you share with others. Not just a bit selfishness. Not being yourself, you only. You want to see your profit, you on your profit, on what you gain for yourself. Life is good when you share. When you share with others, when you give others, when you help others, it is only that matters. You don't have to be proud because you are just making yourself good, making everything good for yourself only, and you think that is very good thing. A very good thing is life becomes meaningful when you help others. That is Nelson Mandela. Another day he said, always present yourself as if you are behind. Always present yourself as if you are behind. Already others think they are ahead. Always present yourself as if you are behind. Already others think they are ahead. Even if you are ahead, you stay humble and let others think they are reading. They are before you. They have left you behind. Just you have to act like that. Always present yourself as if you are behind. Let others think they are ahead. Even if you are ahead, stay humble and let others think they are leading. They are before you. One day they will come to discover, to realize that what they have been thinking was a lie. They was lying to themselves. That is Nelson Mandela. Another day, Nelson Mandela said, fools grow in number when wise people remain silent. Fools grow in number when wise people remain silent. If you are wise, speak. Silence allows foolish ideas to spread. If you know that you are wise, just speak. If you know that you are intelligent, just speak. If you know that you have the good ideas, just speak them. Because when you do not, fools they will multiply. The ideas from the fools, from those people even who doesn't have nothing to say, from those people who don't have nothing to say, who don't have even good ideas, they will speak. And you will be read with those ideas. That is the reason why, if you are wise, just say, speak. Don't allow fools to behave. Don't allow fools to speak. Don't allow ideas from fools to guide you, or to be led by ideas from fools. Just speak. If you know that you are wise, don't be silent. Don't keep silence. Say. Because when you keep silence, you are allowing foolish ideas to spread. That is Nelson Mandela. Another day, Nelson Mandela said, when you argue with a fool, you are the one who loses. When you argue with a fool, when you discuss with a fool, you are the one who loses. Don't waste time arguing with the people who lack understanding. Don't waste your time arguing with people who lack understanding. Because the way you continue to arguing with them, discussing with them, you are the one who loses. You are the one who loses. Because they don't have nothing to lose. But you. Because you know that you are wise, you are the one who loses. Because you are arguing with the people, you are not at the same level. You have to understand that. Don't waste your time arguing with people who lack understanding. When you argue with a fool, you are the one who loses. I'm so happy and so excited to this. This also me help it a lot, and I hope that even you are helped by this. These are powerful words spoken by Nelson Mandela, full of lessons for you and me. I would like to say that this is the end of this first part for Nelson Mandela, because I know that we will come back to him again and talk a lot to him, because he has said a lot of words. Is because I can't bring them all of them in this only one conversation. Now what you have is to do something to show that you like this content or this video, this session. And then make sure you don't forget to subscribe to Caramel Entertainment if you have not yet. Share your opinion in comment, because your comment gives us something powerful, and that shows that we are going together. And your comment, you may even suggest somebody who we can talk to next time. You may tell us who you want us to cover next. I will see you in the next session. It was Carmelo from Caramel Entertainment. Ciao, ciao.